Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now they'll run it on the draw. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play was stale. And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Handoff from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Sayin. It's a short completion to the tight end. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The pass rush closing in. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. QB decides to keep it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Sayan. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Let's it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, another big...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the ball is picked off. The 40. He's past the 30. The 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. they're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Staley. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Football comes out. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Clemson. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love
love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Send the back in motion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And this pass is caught. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ohio State 24, Clemson 14.
Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score Ohio State 31, Clemson 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Bringing pressure. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now another deep ball here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tailback with another carry. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Makes the first down, but Posey plays big hit there at the end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance To get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Backfield is empty here for second and inches. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Sayin. Snags a quick throw. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter.
Ohio State 38, Clemson 35.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, and he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. The offense really clicking here. And now the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. And they claim the lead here in the final.
Ohio State, number 83, with the grab and the score.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Price. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So it's still a 1-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. Defense not pressing this time. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money. They get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.